Hey, hope you're all doing okay. Thanks for joining and tuning in. I see there's zero people watching this right now live. But this is going to shoot out later. So this is, I'm Jonas, this is Sublime Media, and we're at the Sublime Media headquarters actually, where I store everything that I sell. In my shop, on Discogs, on Swedish Craigslist, all that good stuff. Or everywhere where I can sell records, there I am. I can't talk English today. Swedish month. Okay, so I have a shit ton of stuff to do today, so I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can, maximum 30 minutes. But I also have a lot to show and talk about. So there's a guy actually that comes to pick up 2 crates of records he bought on Switch Craigslist from me. So yeah, and please let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me, and just shoot your questions and I'll answer every single one of them. Hi dude, good morning Jonas, this video stream and sound is good. Awesome, thank you so much. Greetings from a sunny Witham in Essex, UK. The weather is fantastic here too. I just want to go outside, but at the same time I want to spin some records. I got a first US stereo press of Tangerine Sue just yesterday, actually from a friend of mine here in town. She doesn't sell records at all, but old granny came in with a bunch of records and she doesn't know anything about records, asked me if there were anything that was worth anything, and she flipped through them. I saw that one, said that's the only one that is rare and goes for money. So she asked me if I wanted to buy it. Obviously I wanted. So I made her a great offer, I think. So that's going into my own collection. Okay, so 8 watching, that's awesome. I think that's like a new record. First of all, in Sweden today is these are released. So this may not be interesting for anyone outside of Sweden, I don't know. But Kent, this band, is one of the, if not the biggest rock bands in Swedish history. I'll show it because it's a beautiful cover. They came around in mid-90s, I think. They called it quits in 2016, released 12 studio records and some compilations, I think. Very popular as a live act the few times they were out there. Now, today marks the new release of the entire catalog on crystal clear vinyl limited edition. So this I'm gonna rant the ass out of this now. Okay, so buckle up, because I love Kent. I grew up with them. At least the first 6 records, maybe 7 records, are, in my opinion, pillars of Swedish rock. They sing in Swedish. So, but never mind that. I bought everyone because I'm actually doing in Swedish rating or ranking list of sorts. I'm going to listen to every single one. I'm going to rank them from worst to best. So I'm planning on doing a video like that. So I bought every single one. Now, screw Kent. Okay, Kent has nothing to do with this, because this product is made for the Crossley generation, and I get so annoyed. I'm so super frustrated about how they treat the fans. The fans. So you have Kent, the 30 years. It says on here, on the hype sticker, crystal clear vinyl, limited edition. But it doesn't say how many. So we have no idea. Limited edition, how many, is it 200? Is it 2,000? Is it 10,000? How long? We have no idea. Also, on the back side, which is also they are so lazy, because this was put out in 1999. In 1999, this came out on vinyl. It's very, very expensive. The original press is very, very expensive nowadays. But in 2015, they actually reissued every single record, and I think that most of them are still actually in print. So I don't know why they are doing this, but anyway. So in 2015, they made no changes for this, the new sort of limited edition 30-year anniversary. It just says 2015 on the back, so no 2025. They've done nothing else. They just copied the last reissue. Okay, so that doesn't mean much. It's like a bummer, but how does it sound? Well, it sounds like shit. Obviously, because they don't care about the medium. They just want to sell this to as many like kids and old farts like me as possible. So first of all, when you get this, when you pull this out of the sleeve, it's a paper inner sleeve. So no polyline inner sleeve. Obviously, they don't want to shell out the last 10 cents, that it costs to do a polyline inner sleeve, which results in crackles, pops, super noisy, and even 2 tracks on the record I listened to yesterday that is unlistenable because it's scratched. So I have to send that back to the distributor. And in my case, if I sold that, someone would send that to me, and then I had to send that to the distributor. And I mean, I make maybe €2, 3 euro, maybe €3 if I am to have the same price as the big shops. Maybe I'll earn €2, €3 from selling this. But the customer wants his shipping to be included when he sends it to me. Obviously, he don't want to buy a broken product, And in my case, I don't think that I need to pay for the shipping back to the distributor, but they won't send the new record until my next order, which is me paying for the shipment. So without a polyline in a sleeve, this is scuffed from the beginning. Okay, so you put it on the turntable and you start to listen to the music, and it's just like, it's a wall of sound. Obviously, someone has taken the digital file and just put it on a slab of wax and called it crystal clear, limited edition, 30-year anniversary, limited edition. It's so damn, it's the most idiotic thing on the planet right now. Except for politics. But, okay, so this is, in my opinion, this is shit. Totally worthless. They are just like slapping the hell out of the fans with putting out products like this. This is for the cross the generation. We know that you can do perfect, very good sounding records with not much more in cost. Imagine the biggest band in Sweden actually giving a shit about the fans and the product. Then we would have a product that would outlive us all. That would sound fantastic for generations to come. The best sort of representation of their art put on any medium. But they are not interested, or the label are not interested, or the distributors are not interested. And actually, I think that the majority of the fucking fans are not interested in this sounding good. They just want to hang this on the wall or something like that. So, rant over. Me. Yeah. Hi, Kim. Awesome. I just got riled up. Sorry. But I'm doing a video just specifically about those releases and ranking the best to worst. So, buckle up for that, because I am going out guns blazing. This is exactly what is wrong with this business today, in my opinion. Big corporations sending out crap products for less than nothing in margin for the record stores to sell it to fans who gets pieces of shit products or that they put on their Crossley record players. They could. Okay. Sorry, I didn't read your comment there, Kim. Hey, Jan, it's going to be a great day. Yeah, feel it? Sounds great. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to show you some new records that is up in shop. I got a bunch of stuff. Last Friday, I drove my mother to the hospital. She has a problem with her teeth, so she was going to have an operation. And I got a speeding ticket. It was the worst day ever. I would rather be here to do a live stream with you guys. So it's been a while. But I got a big package from the US. So Riding Into Records, Noble Records, and maybe permanent records also. Nothing from Ancient Greece this time. And George Brigman's Jungle Rot is out. Black Wax, this is Noble Records, obviously. This is a mind bender of a record. Listen to this. The first track just... And obviously, when I was at it, added some dry water and underground fire to this to stock. I think I'm one of the few, if not maybe the only one in Europe that sells Global records right now. But I might be mistaken. So yeah, awesome. I'm so proud actually to be one of the few that sells those in Europe, and especially distribute them all over Sweden. It's awesome. Okay, so the newest one from Riding Easy Records. This is Joe Pritchard and Gibraltar. I think a one-off record. I should have done my research a little bit better. I played this maybe 3 or 4 times now. It's a banger from stop to finish. And it's really when I heard it the first time, I thought it was a very good Southern-esque heavy rock record. And it just grows on me. Every time I play it, it gets a little bit better. So now it's maybe a hard 8 out of 10 in my book. And obviously, I also stocked up on some of the other titles from the catalog. Riding Easy, Daniel, is great. It's actually in Europe now. Maybe just 7 hours ride from here, and I can't meet up. I have too much to do. He's in Germany right now. Okay, so. Also from Daniel, and this is, awesome that he let me have a few copies of these. I have 2 left in stock right now. They are going to be sold out before the end of the weekend, I'm pretty sure, at least. And I'm talking about Highway. So a private pressed, heavy rock nugget from the States. This is also of all the, I think that this has been the one that I've played the most the last days. I can't seem to really let it go from the turntable. It's magical. This is a dead stock copy. So he had dead stock copies straight from the band from the 2016 release that they did. So all are numbered. 550 copies. Mines are in the 200s. So I think that I got 10, 12 of them. All went except for 2 now. That is still there. If you want one, get in contact with me. As I said, dead stock. When they're gone, they're gone. And also, obviously, Lance. Stonewall. Always Stonewall. Sad to say that Raven is sold out. I sold the last copy. The last copy for the distribution, I should say. I think that there are still copies that you can get from Lance straight away in his shop, to direct to customer. But I had an order. I put in my order at Lance, and because I got an order, I was out of them, and he said that no, they're all out. But he was so kind to actually sell me a copy for distribution price, just so my customer could have the last one. So I'm super stoked for that, and for the customer also. But Raven, all out. No one left. I had to take it down from my web shop. Zipper, no, not Raven. Zipper, sorry, Zipper. Zipper. Raven is still out there. I have it in the stock. Okay, so moving on. I haven't bought collections per se, but some really cool titles with the thought of, they weren't cheap. They weren't free. Let's just stay with that. But with bundling them all up, I could get them for a pretty good price, and I can make a profit on it. So I have some cool titles. It's going to be cool to see if they move at all. But first up, I know a guy in the US. He hooks me up with private pressed gems like this one, Catalina. One-off band. They did this live from the Cheat Sheet Club in California. I listened to it online. It's like a 30 euro record maybe in the States. A little bit more maybe here because it's much rarer here. And it sounds good. Really, really cool live rock record. And I love the private pressed feel of the entire production and so forth. And killer cover artwork, isn't it? So that's going up in shop. Or if I'll keep it. I don't know. Maybe I've been shocked. The other one also from the same was Danny Lill. Danny Lill, I think this office memo. I don't know if it's only called Danny Lill, Ragmuffins or Bridges. So also, if not privately pressed, it's a small run kind of record, 1973, I think. Also, I sampled it. Sounds great. Maybe a 50 euro record in the States. Something like that. Feels like those kind of private press records that could have been in the Acid Archives book, but, wasn't. I'm just going to show this. I still have this in stock. This is first US press of Power of Zeus. Unfortunately scribbled, and it's cut corner or whatever it's called. But I put a hefty price on it. If you want it, I can haggle it down for you, and I'll sell it to you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see it that often. So, and all of these I'm going to show now are like I'm asking top dollar for them all because they are in mint condition. But with that being said, if you want to we'll have a conversation. And there's a guy actually coming here today, taking a look at all of them. Maybe buying them as a bulk, but we'll see what happens. I've already sold one of them, of these sort of records. But first one, Bruce Springsteen in concert, the unplugged, the plugged. So yeah, first Euro press of this magnificent condition. Looks like it's never been played. I never see these. This was released in 1993, yeah. Or as you know, the 90s records are all rare. I put like 700 Swedish crowns on this, which is maybe 65 euros, something like that. So, but that is top dollar. I'm trying to get top dollar for it. So if you're interested, just email PM and we'll talk about it. But anyway, I actually bought that for myself because these three that I'm going to show you, Bruce records, I don't have them in my collection, and I don't collect Bruce Springsteen. But over the years, obviously, you just generated a bunch of Bruce Springsteen records. So and when you go to the 90s and the noughties, it's hard to get them if you didn't buy them when they came out. So this is Devil and Dust, 2007 maybe 5. This is still sealed. Great one, US first press, I think. Yeah, still sealed. And this, you never see this in still sealed. It's cheaper when it's open in near mint condition, but still sealed, it is what it is. And also a companion to that, and this was I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this because this is one of my favorite Bruce Springsteen records. But then again, it's a very rare one. So first EU, first European press back in the day, 1995. Yeah, the famous Ghost of Tom Joad that Rage Against the Machine covered later on. I think that he played some on later stuff that he did with Tom Morello. Anyway, near mint condition, fantastic, awesome. From the same seller, actually. No, not from that seller. This may be from the metal. Yeah, okay. Anyway, this one I have no idea. I don't like. It's not that I don't collect Red Hot Chili. I just don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nothing with Red Hot. Maybe Californication. I listened to a lot when it came out because it played everywhere. But other than that, the 90s stuff, it's not me. It's not for me at all. So I haven't listened to this. But it's kind of rare. Near mint condition, US first press, I think. No, first European press. So kind of rare. And then we get into the metal stuff. So I'm going to see if I can you see there? So over here, I put it on the Holy Motor wall. So you have Exodus over there and over there. And over here. So that guy had still sealed or original first pressings of Exodus. You also see the first European pressings of Real Dead and the Real Live one with Iron Maiden. Blind Guardian, first European press, Iced Earth, and Doro. So heavy hitters. And if for the ones that are interested, let's see it. over there is Badlands. And Badlands is I think a Danish group, maybe, or are they German? I'm not a metal guy, but very rare, very expensive. Sold it the second I put it on Discogs. It was sold to a guy in Malaysia. So yeah, I got top dollar for it. All of them are in near mint condition. Some of them are still sealed. Yeah, super duper mega rare. Over here is, let's see, behind me you have Iron Maiden. Actually, behind that you can't see that because the glare of but it's Anthrax, Scorpions, and Korn. Also all first pressings. So that's also new in shop. I don't know. Like I only have old farts visiting the shop. The few ones that actually visit the shop. So I sell like 99.9% of all records I sell online. So I don't know really how to get these out, to the public so that people know that I actually have these records. But that's going to be a later Jonas problem. Yeah, so cost me a hefty penny, but I think that I'm going to do a profit on them. And it's cool to have like these really, really rare records, of a genre that I definitely not collect. So with metal, so like I don't. There's nothing, not a pinch inside of me that wants to have them for myself. Put them in my collection. So when it comes to Tangerine Sue, getting that for a good price, getting this for a good price, private press, acid, psych records. And those, every single record, as soon as I get them, I keep them because I don't have to make a living out of this. I have a grown-up job. Okay, I think that's it. Like 21 minutes. Do you have any questions? If you have questions, just shoot me a question in the chat thingy, because I think that's what I want to show. Yeah, short one today. But fuck it. Let's do a short one today. I'm always up for if you want to contact me, Instagram is the best way, or email info@sublimemedia.se. You can always send me an email or a message on Instagram. I'm known for answering super fast. The guy yesterday, he had a problem with a record. I answered him right away, and he was blown away by how fast I answered, because I hate just having stuff, to do if it affects other people. So yeah. Oh, hi, welcome, and sorry, I'm almost done. So if you have questions, stuff like that, just throw me a message on Instagram. But awesome to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You have to go back and watch the rest of it. I'm not into metal either, but you got good ones for sure. I think so. I talked to Lance because I have a big package coming from Lance, and it's not big, weighing much, but titles are. I bought huge batch of dead stock records. And I talked with him I need to gather some money first because I do everything on this metal sort of pile. And he said whoa, hopefully, or you'll make money on it. So I feel pretty convinced. Yeah, happy day. And all of you, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be here next Friday also if nothing happens. And yeah, I don't take this for granted. I'm so glad that you want to participate in this little live thing of mine, and also watching the other videos, obviously. So have a nice weekend, everyone. Really, the weather is fantastic here, so I'm gonna grab my pipe soon and have a smoke in the nice weather. I think we got some customers. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Bye.